I still remember that cold Tuesday morning like it happened yesterday. The rain was softly tapping against the kitchen window, and I was running late for work. My husband, Daniel, had already left an hour earlier, or at least, that's what I thought. I reached for his jacket on the chair to hang it up properly before heading out. As I lifted it, something heavy slid from the pocket and fell to the floor with a soft thud. I looked down and froze. It was my wedding ring. For a second, my mind went blank. I hadn't realized I wasn't wearing it. I always kept it on, but I remembered taking it off a few days ago to wash dishes and leaving it on the bathroom counter. I assumed Daniel had just picked it up for safekeeping, but then I noticed something else, a folded piece of paper tucked in beside the ring. I hesitated. My hands trembled as I opened it.in neat, cursive handwriting. It said, "Thank you for last night. I'll never forget the way you looked at me. L." My heart dropped. I read it again and again, hoping I'd misunderstood. Asterisk last night? Looked at me? Asterisk no. There was no mistake. I sat on the edge of the bed, the note in one hand, the ring in the other, feeling like the air had been sucked out of the room. My wedding ring, the symbol of our vows, our love, our promises, was in his pocket, next to a stranger's note. For the next few hours, I went through every emotion possible: disbelief, anger, sorrow, numbness. My mind kept racing. Asterisk who is L? When did this start? How long has he been lying to me? Asterisk when Daniel came home that evening, I was waiting at the kitchen table. He looked surprised to see me. "Hey, you're home early," he said, setting down his bag. I slid the ring and the note across the table. "Would you like to explain this?" His face turned pale. For a long moment, he said nothing, just stared at the two objects like they might disappear if he wished hard enough. Finally, he whispered, "It's not what you think." That line, the one every guilty person rehearses, only made me angrier. "Then what is it, Daniel?" I snapped. "Because it looks like my husband spent last night with someone named L, and somehow my wedding ring was along for the ride." He sat down slowly, running a hand through his hair. "Lily," he said, "she's a coworker. She went through a breakup, and I was just comforting her. The note, it's innocent, I swear." I wanted to believe him. I really did. But the way his voice shook, the way he couldn't look me in the eye, it told me everything I needed to know. For weeks after that, I tried to make sense of it. I checked messages, found late-night calls, and realized that Lily had been part of his life for months. The note wasn't the start, it was the evidence of something that had been growing behind my back. So one evening, I packed a small bag. When he came home, I handed him my ring, the same one I found in his pocket, and said quietly, "Now you can keep it for real." He tried to apologize, begged me to stay, promised it meant nothing. But when trust is broken, love alone can't rebuild it. It's been a year since that day. I still keep the note, not out of pain, but as a reminder that even the things we think will last forever can be lost in a moment of deceit. And sometimes, finding what's hidden isn't the end of a marriage, it's the beginning of finding yourself. Moral of the story: never ignore the small signs. The truth may hurt, but it will set you free sooner than living inside a lie. Would you like me to make this story more dramatic and emotional, for storytelling voiceover style, or more realistic and subtle, like a true life confession?